What's up everyone, and thanks for tuning in to another daily vid. My name is John Schnabel, and today we are going to take a
blast from the past of
all the things I wish I could tell my younger self, or to encourage my younger self that this too shall pass. Guys, if you are struggling today, don't be discouraged, don't be disappointed. You are not alone. Everything's going to be okay. Trust me on this. And if you are still discouraged, maybe this video can help you today. So I write notes in my phone every single day. If you follow me on Facebook, you would see that. Everything I write down in my phone, I usually post on Facebook as well of what I'm thinking on my personal development to my business development or just general life. And I really want to encourage you guys to do the same. Maybe not on the Facebook or that, but writing or journaling your progress on your personal development. If you own a business, write down all the challenges that you go through on helping you encourage your future self on personal development or anything that you go through with your life. You can at least have something to go back on in the past to your future self on encouragement or things that you figured out back then and might help you in today's situation of what you're going through. So I strongly encourage you guys to do that, but that's not one of the 5 lessons I have for you guys today. But journaling and writing down my past has brought this video to today on the 5 lessons that we are going to go over. So guys, with further ado, let's go into the 5 things I would tell my younger self, and I hope you guys enjoy. Lesson number 1, quit caring about what other people think.
When you need someone else's approval, you become their prisoner!
Well, that was creepy, but guys, let me ask you something. Do you let other people's opinions dictate what you do with your life? If you're like most people, the answer is probably yes. Now, don't get offended on what I just said. You can try to argue this, but the fact is, if it wasn't true, you would probably like to be where you are in your mind, but in the present reality. You would have the 6-pack and muscles and look great and the best body of your life. You would probably have the most successful business out there. You would probably have such a different life if you did not value what other people's opinions were. And here's the reason why. The first one would be fear of failure and losing more than what you already have going for you. And number 2 would be being afraid of your family's opinions and your friends' opinions of what they would say or do. And trust me, they aren't going to be for it. My biggest supporters of me and my business are strangers. People that I don't even know are more supportive than my friends or family ever will be. And that's probably going to be the same situation for you as well. If you move your life more than average, if you want to obtain a bigger lifestyle, if you want more money, if you want to be bigger and better, you will have resistance from your friends and family members. They will not support you. It's not an absolute, but in most cases I find out with other business owners or people that I have talked to that want more out of life, it's their friends and family members that don't help the journey for you. So if your entire happiness and well-being is dependent on others, you're going to end up in the neck-deep pile of misery and never shooting for the stars on reaching your full potential. So here's my advice. You do you. Live a life that is true to yourself this year. Who cares what anyone else thinks? Life is too short anyways to let the opinions of others to hold you back. It could be a choice of regret and last forever because of it. So lace up your boots, boys and girls, and get ready to march into the rest of this year you have and own your place. This is your year, your time, your vision, and you can do it. Lesson number 2, focus on the future.
don't look back because you are not going there anyways. But since we are looking back, if you guys see that subscribe button and you like my videos, please subscribe to the channel because we post every single day here on the channel. And it would mean a lot to me, guys. So let's get back to it.
Guys, you have to have the belief that your future is brighter than your past. I struggle with this most of my life, sad to say, and it haunts me because going back to lesson number 1 that we just talked about, caring about what other people think or what they said over me because of my low self-esteem and my insecurities allowed it to take over my life. So please quit looking backwards. You can't change the past of what has happened to you, what has been said to you, what has been spoken over you, but you can focus on the present and building a better future for yourself. So within the last 6 years, I went from 0 to hero in my bank account, my body, my relationships, my mental state, and so much more. But I took it upon myself to change myself in order to change my world. And that's what you guys have to do. You cannot keep looking back at past regrets of your guilt, shame, and just counterproductive negativity. Trust me on this. Don't let your past hold you back for 1 second longer. You need to start now and start building a better future. Step number 3, check the stories you're telling yourself.
The stories you tell yourself become your destiny.
Guys, if you want your life to change, you have to change. And you can't just change if you don't sit down and evaluate your own stories and beliefs. You have to and need to completely be honest with yourself in these times and ask yourself, is it the world that is holding me back? Or am I holding myself back from moving forward? Here's another way to look at it. How much of your past stories are holding you back? Whether it's in fitness, business, income, or your relationships. Dig deep and be honest with yourself and figure it out so you can move forward. Don't limit your future potential by listening to your past negative beliefs. Everyone has them, and trust me, everyone does. Drop what no longer serves you so you can create the future you deserve. Guys, lesson number 4, have an attitude of experiencing pleasure, satisfaction, and delight. Or another way on saying this is focus on gratitude and appreciation in your life, but always wanting more at the same time. The key is a percentage game of this life, guys. Some say you should keep it at a 80-20 split. Focus a majority of your time in 2023 with a passionate attitude towards yourself. But the other 20% should be focused on self-improvement and challenging oneself to be more. Guys, this was a great one. Re-listen to the 80-20 one that I just said. 80% should be positive attitudes toward yourself, but the other 20% should be focused on improvement and challenging yourself. So guys, let's move on to number 5. Lesson number 5, celebrate all your wins, especially the small ones. I've said this in previous videos. My wife and I have accomplished so much in our lives that the last several years, whether it's in our business, finances, real estate, or our relationship, our bodies, and so much more. We wish we celebrated the wins, guys. We do. We really do. But when life gets hard and you're focused on the task at hand, it's easy to just push those things aside, and I regret that. I wish I had those moments back to celebrate with my wife, even if it was the smallest little win. Smallest one. I wish we went out to dinner, had a couple drinks, whatever. We could have rented our own party bus for the night, celebrated a nice evening on our accomplishments. So I want to encourage you guys, don't skip these moments. They are so valuable for yourself and your loved ones around you. And guess what? When you celebrate that win, it's a dopamine in your brain. When you win, there's a reward, which means you are going to want more rewards. So you're going to work harder for the progress on moving forward for yourself on whatever you're trying to accomplish. So guys, it's very important if you are trying to go further and further and further and further in life, you need to celebrate those wins too, because one, it also helps with not burning out, and take a vacation, celebrate that. Go to Cabo, woo! Celebrate with the loved ones, whatever it is for you. And guys, if you are still watching this video, you've proven you're one of the passionate few who is motivated to create a better life for yourself. And you should smash the like button because it helps my channel and it helps me on keep growing and keep going with this. So guys, smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. I really appreciate it, and so does the channel. Guys, thank you, and it's been real. See you tomorrow.